Nurses are taking patient loads that far exceed what we're capable of doing.
We do provide the most excellent care at the hospital.
Tonight, a Target 8 investigation. Nobody wants to be in the intensive care unit, sometimes not even the nurses who work there. Good evening, I'm Katie Link.
And I'm Jim Reek. Thanks for joining us. That could be because of a nationwide nursing shortage that reaches mid-Missouri hospitals, including Boone Hospital. Target 8 Chief Investigator Jamie Gray is here with the team's latest investigation.
This has been 2 months in the making after we heard concerns about understaffing from people who worked in the hospital. Target 8 investigator Alyssa Casares dug a little deeper into Boone Hospital's ICU nurse staffing. She's live at the hospital with what she found.
Boone Hospital is just one hospital that is suffering from a nationwide nursing shortage. I talked to several ICU nurses to uncover what it's like to work in a critical care environment that they describe as understaffed.
If we're not safe, patients aren't going to be safe either.
After Boone sent me its initial statement, it declined to answer my follow-up questions regarding patient safety and staffing. We started promoting the story this week, and today Boone reached out to us asking to talk.
So the national nursing shortage is affecting not only nationally but also locally, specifically at Boone Hospital Center, but around the entire region we're seeing that. And so what we do see is that we are challenged with finding experienced nurses.
What are your thoughts right now on nurses telling people that they don't feel safe and that they're not able to provide adequate care for patients when they're having to juggle two or three patients at one time?
So at Boone Hospital Center, we do provide the most excellent care at the hospital, specifically in the intensive care unit. One of our highest priorities is about safe, quality care, to the point that all hospital employees hold up our standards of excellence. And we have 10 of those standards of excellence, but our number one is promoting that safety, and that includes safety of our patients and also safety of our staff.
I also reached out to University Hospital to see how the nationwide shortage is affecting its intensive care unit. It told me that safety is its first priority and that it staffs its ICU based on patient need, checking and reviewing and adjusting ICU nurse numbers every hour. It did acknowledge the national shortage, and it said it has the advantage of being the state's leading academic medical center. Reporting live in Columbia, Alyssa Casares, KOMU 8 News.
Thanks, Alyssa. Now you can watch Alyssa's entire interview with Boone Hospital on our website, KOMU.com. And we'd like to hear from you about Mid-Missouri healthcare. Do you have something we should investigate at a Mid-Missouri hospital or doctor's office? If you work in the healthcare system here locally or are a patient and have a story you'd like to share with us, please email target8@KOMU.com.
Police are looking into a case of a man found dead inside a home. It happened in Stover, Missouri. The man was 58 years old.
His identity and the cause of death are not known at this time. The Morgan County Sheriff's Office and the Stover Police Department are working with the Mid-Missouri Major Case Squad. KOMU 8 reached out to the Sheriff's Office. A deputy said the department couldn't release any information at this time. We will keep you updated as more information becomes available. Columbia business leaders say it's too early to determine the future after the sale of the Mockins car dealerships. An Arkansas group will buy the Mockins company and own 14 of the 16 dealerships. Mark McClarty said he relates to Mockins because both car dealerships are family businesses. He says Mockins is a local group and wants to focus on maintaining tradition. He also said no one will be losing their jobs just because the company was sold. We got community reaction to the sale.
It's such a widely known name. You begin to hope and wonder, is there anything in the deal? Does anything become affected overall? And we hope that they continue to maintain the dealerships.
Time will tell. You know, we haven't sat down with the new owners in this instance to see what their future plans are. And so that's kind of one of those things that we watch and we see.
We reached out to the president of Joe Mockins dealerships. He did not get back with us. He will keep ownership of the BMW and Mercedes dealerships.
The break time on Nifong is one of 8 U.S. retailers being hit with the FDA's first ever no tobacco sale order. This order will prevent these stores from selling tobacco products for 30 days. The stores listed in the FDA's press release all had 5 or more violations within a 3-year period. Break times violations were for not checking IDs during tobacco purchases and making sales to minors. One Columbia man said he thinks large companies are intentionally more lax in college towns.
A lot of these companies like target smaller college areas and stuff because, you know, everybody wants to smoke and drink and be cool and stuff. So I think they're kind of attacking, you know, college towns and areas.
MFA Oil owns and operates Break Time. The company released a statement this afternoon saying its employees are trained to check IDs and enforce age restrictions.
Possible frost tonight. Let's send it over to Kenton for a check of the forecast.
Jim, thank you very much. Hour by hour for Halloween coming up later in the show.
Kenton, thank you very much. Researchers are keeping track of a declining population of bats.